Hi there, my darling Pisces. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of December the 22nd, 2025. So, my darling Pisces, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here and then finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Pisces, what messages does Pisces need to know for the week of December the 22nd, 2025. What does Pisces need to know? Moth Spirit, surrender now. Yeah, okay. So, my darling Pisces, you're being encouraged here to surrender. So, whether that is surrender to, the universe, surrender to, only you're going to know. It's going to be different for everybody. But the surrender now, I feel, for you will be surrender to not try and control too many things, if that makes sense. I think we all sometimes try to control the outcome of certain things. And I feel that for you this week, my darling Pisces, it may just be the best way to go to surrender to, just accept the way things are. Accept, some things. I mean, you don't have to like them. I'm not saying that. But I feel that, to try and push against and force some things to work, if they're not going to work, can do more harm than good, my darling Pisces. So sometimes it just pays to surrender, let go type of thing. There's some good YouTube meditations on how to surrender to release expectations type of thing. So yeah, that's what I feel. Anyway, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Page of Wands. Actually, he's come up quite a bit in these readings. 7 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. Yeah. Alrighty. So, my darling Pisces, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Page of Wands. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that pages in the tarot are messengers, and I feel that this fella comes in to spark your inspiration. He's come with, you can see the Ace of Wands here, and it's glowing. He comes in to give you some kind of, spark of a new idea, spark of inspiration, and I feel with what else you've got on the table here that you're trying to make a decision here. You've got the 7 of Cups, which is like being spoilt for choice. You've got the 2 of Swords here, which is which way do you go? And then you've got this fella, this Page of Wands, which is literally the spark of inspiration. It can be, you can overhear a phone call. You could, get a text message, receive an email. You can overhear someone talking. It's that, that kind of, like I said, spark of inspiration. That's all I can sort of say it as, really. There's not really that much more to it. I just feel that you will hear something. I think once you can quiet your mind and surrender to just being, you'll know what this is, my darling Pisces. And then you've got the 7 of Cups. Like I said, this is about being spoilt for choice. There is some goal, wish, or dream that you're wanting to bring down into the physical realm, my darling Pisces. Or it's just you've been wanting to make this, whatever this is. And I feel with that surrender now, as I said, I feel now that I can see what the reading is, you've been trying to force an outcome here. And you're being encouraged to just surrender to it. Allow something to happen. But I do feel, because you've not sure which choice to make here, that whatever that Page of Wands brings you will be, you'll know what that is. I mean, they call this the Dream Maker's Torment because there's good things and bad things in these cups, and this person, he can't make a decision as to what he wants to bring down to earth. It's just too much. He doesn't know. These are too afraid some of these won't work out, or whether it'll be good for them to do it. And sometimes you've just got to do it. You've just got to make the decision. You've just got to bring it down to earth. And I feel with that Page of Wands, you'll know. You'll get the spark. It will become clearer to you, but you will need to surrender. You will need to get still and be quiet and get out of your head. Like, stop thinking about it is what I think. You know, the best thing, solutions to problems to me come when I'm not thinking about it. If I'm doing a workout or something like that, that's when the solutions come to me, my darling Pisces. So I feel you need to just get out of your head, go for a walk, do something, go out with friends or whatever, and I feel that solution will come to you. Because then, like I said, you've got the Two of Swords here. This is another card of needing to make a decision. You know, you can see blindfold, which means trust your intuition here. Which direction do you want to go? I feel you need to surrender, my darling Pisces. There is some choice or a decision you need to make here. It's this card, and it's the Seven of Cups as well. You know, you got two cards of needing to make some kind of choice or a decision, and it's going to be up to you. That's it, really. But with the blindfold here, I feel it's going to be important for you to trust your intuition and surrender. Get out of your head, go for a walk, do something outside of this problem. And I feel the solution will come through the Page of Wands, through that spark of inspiration, and you'll just go, that's it, my darling Pisces. So that's really what I'm getting here off this reading. I think it's pretty straightforward, this reading. I don't feel that I need to, go on about it too much. It is what it is. I just put it all together for you. I just said that there is some choice or a decision you need to make here. You've got it here and you've got it here. The blindfold here, trust your intuition. Make a choice. If it is the wrong choice, make another one. It's fine. You are not bound by one choice. But I feel what's going to be important for you is to surrender. Go within, get out of your head, go for a walk. Do whatever that means to you to, like I said, get out of your own head is what I feel. And I feel once you do that, this spark of inspiration will come and you'll know. You'll know what to choose. It will come to you, my darling Pisces. So yeah, love it. Love this for you. Very, very straightforward message. I didn't really know what that surrender now card meant until the rest of the cards came out, and then it was crystal clear to me. So yeah, love it. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Let me know in the comments, are you struggling with a choice or a decision? I would love to know. And if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe, really does help my channel grow. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Pisces. Yeah, listen to your intuition, they say. Listen. That's what, you can't make it up. That's the blindfold there. This is the universe saying I meant what I said. You may need to practice some forgiveness, my darling Pisces, whether that's forgiveness of yourself or someone else. Romance, yeah. Look, hey, romance is always open to us. Maybe this choice or a decision that you need to make is about a relationship. Is it about a person? Do you need to forgive this person in order for, is that the choice or a decision that you need to make? It'll be different for everybody. But whatever it is, take action, my darling Pisces. That's very clear here, because you've got a yes. So this yes is a yes to any answer that I have not, to any question that I haven't answered yet. So love this for you. I think this is such a straightforward, beautiful reading. Surrender, my darling Pisces, and allow the answer to come to you this week. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a beautiful Christmas and New Year. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.